about our system. We are constantly being told.
I'm already in this shit. Listen to this shit about the Epstein fields. My thoughts so far, bro. I mean, we knew this though, bro. And my thoughts in terms of what I'm saying, we knew this. What I mean is, we knew that Trump was on the files and that he was a part of it, like that he was friends with Jeffrey. Like, we all knew that about these files from the rip. Like, we all knew that. But the part that I'm starting to kind of speculate is like, damn, like, you know, I'm thinking it's like everybody in the White House kind of, like, not everybody, but I'm thinking like the White House got a good deal of motherfuckers, like, you know what I mean, that have to do with that. And in reality, um, I don't know, cause if they all voted, I mean, they trying to get that shit out and cook these niggas, bro. So, I mean, I ain't know Trump was going so hard to hide them, only cause I think he's an old nigga, you know, he's most likely a pedophile. Like, you feel me? Like, just looking at him, he got a few years left. He done got all these felony charges. He's still fucking, you know, not in jail or anything. So, you know, like when he says a hoax, it's like, nigga, you made a hoax. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you, Trump, made this shit a hoax because for a brief second, we thought everybody in government would, like, had to do this, but like, nah, it's only seeming like you and your buddies that you appointed are gonna be the culprits. But we'll continue to listen, man. I ain't been listening too hard, bro. I like the real politics and shit. I don't like this shit because it's like when you get this kind of shit, it's like you have to trust the FBI or what they release, and it's like they are the heads. They are the people in charge. Like, we can't just, like, let's say they come out like and someone has a fucking phone video of Trump messing with a little girl. Like, that person's going to get arrested and they're going to say, "Hey, you have child porn." It's like, "Hey, it's not really my child porn. It's fucking Trump and I'm using this for evidence." Yeah, no, cook you. Goodbye. You know what I mean? Say, let's listen to this bullshit.
Told that the reason we never get what we vote for is because of the Democrats.
This will be quick, man. This
If
will
the
be quick. I got shit
Republicans
to do
don't
today.
deliver on what they promise, well, it's because they don't have a big enough majority. It's because of gridlock. It's because of the Democrats. It's because of political realities. These are all excuses. This is maybe the best example of it. Here, Trump himself was trying to thwart the will of the people. Trump himself was protecting Epstein and his accomplices. Trump himself was protecting the corruption, shielding the corruption from exposure and accountability from his own base. And what was the playbook that he ran with? He tried to blame it on the Democrats. He said, well, I can't deliver on my promise because if I did, well, the Democrats would use it. Does this not tell you how politics works? And by the way, if the Republicans had a bigger majority, Trump would have been successful. Think about that. In an alternate timeline, if the Republicans had a 20-vote majority, then 3 or 4 MAGA Republicans could not be the fulcrum. They could not swing it the other way with the Democrats. If Republicans had more power, they would have suppressed the files, and no one could have done anything about it. Because in the end, the social media campaign isn't what did it. Public pressure isn't what did it. Public discontent, unpopularity, that's not what did it. What did it is that you just had 4 people, 4, doing the right thing in the lower chamber.
What an assfolk.
In the lower chamber, 4 congressmen out of 435 did the right thing. And that is what compelled Trump
Damn, I went the wrong
and the
way.
whole
Fuck.
GOP to deliver for the voters, to deliver accountability. 4 people acted as the
what a
as
cuck.
the fulcrum. In that moment, they had all the power. They
What a real
overpowered
cuck.
the
He was
whole
not
rest
trying
of
to
the
get
party
checkmated.
by working with the Democrats. And
Fuck.
this is where you begin to
Fuck.
understand how we have to play. This is the game that we have to play. We're not going to win the majority of the country. We're not going to win the majority of the votes. But if we could put a couple of people selectively placed, if we could get in the middle and create leverage, that's the key word. balancing between the
I'm
Democrats
on
and
Castle King
Republicans.
side.
If we can create leverage, then we can get what we want.
I'm on the Castle King
Bitching
side.
on Twitter is not leverage.
That's a
I
fact.
hate to tell you that, but if you go
I'm
on
always trolling on Twitter, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm always fucking rolling on Twitter, bro. Rolling, bro. No fucking cat. Wow, that's not what I wanted to do. I was coughing. Fuck. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. That is so annoying. Bro, I'm freshly in 300, bro. Road to 400, dog. What the fuck? God damn it, bro. Holy shit. Oh. Man, bro. God damn. That's actually so cooked, man. That's actually so cooked. That's actually so cooked. Fucks my game up. That's the second time I've done some shit like that before. Oh, and it grinds my gears every time. Alright, let me find a fucking move here, bro. Oof. Fuck. Oof, McGoof, bro. Nigga could just smell out his ass, huh? That nigga was just able to smell that out his ass, bro. I just know he was. Oh, Fook, man. Damn. Damn. That's cooked, bro. That's fucking cooked. Whatever. Like, you fucking whatever. Fucking drawing. I bet dude thinks he's like fucking me too. I bet he thinks he's like fucking. This fucking idiot. Malted queen. Didn't even fucking see I'm putting my queen there. No, you fucking asshole. Just take the queen, bro. Just take it. Just end my misery, bro. Just end my misery, dude. Low key thinking a quick play. Maybe Bishop G4, right? No, my pawn's stuck. Yeah, I'm cooked. Ugh. I don't even remember what the fuck John I just did, but hey, man, I'm gonna just go here with it. Fuck. Oh god, dude, how the fuck did I do that, man? What the fuck?
Twitter and express discontent, that's not leverage. If you go and make your voice heard, you chimp out at the president, that's not leverage. Having a few congressmen that are willing to defy the president and the Republican Party, that's leverage. That's real power, having the vote. Inside the institution, that's leverage. Being willing to break with the Republicans, being politically independent.
Dude, I have 2 rooks and a
in
fucking
sense,
bishop,
being
dude.
outcome independent. That's leverage.
I've
now,
lost, homie. Like, just literally just trade.
Let's use our imaginations for a moment. The country is split right down the middle. Republicans and Democrats are redistricting California and Texas to milk out as many seats as possible. It's split right down the middle, 50-50. In the Senate, in the House, it moves a little bit each way. Let's imagine a future. Let's say in 2032, where an America First movement forms. And you have people running, maybe as independents, maybe as Republicans. And in just 5 districts, let's say, you have America First, independents and Republicans with seats in the House. And what if they voted as a block? And they were not loyal to the Republican Party. They were not loyal to Trump. They were not loyal to Israel. And what if in
I
that
probably could have
same
won that
year,
if I stuck
you
with
had
it,
a
low-key.
balance of power in Congress where between Republicans and Democrats, maybe one or the other party only had 3
Alright, no dumbass
votes
mistakes here. I'm
as
in
an
300.
advantage.
No
those
blunders, no
5
coughing and
congressmen
fucking
could swing it one way or
clicking
the
something,
other
dude. Fuck.
on anything
Big
important.
motherfucker.
The Republicans might need them to overpower the Democrats. The Democrats might need them to overpower the Republicans.
Just
Leverage.
development.
How about in a
Development.
presidential election?
Development.
Let's say somebody runs as an America First Republican in West Virginia
Alright,
or in Idaho or some state that is going to have a handful of electoral votes. What if the Electoral College comes down 269? You're going to need every electoral vote that you can get. What if an America First spoiler candidate runs in a presidential election and maybe they win 2 or 3 of those states? Maybe Idaho, maybe West Virginia, maybe Oklahoma, the deepest red states. And maybe between them they get 10 electoral votes. Republicans are going to need those to be viable. The Electoral College could go one way or the other, could decide the election. This is what we're talking about. This is why, by the way, Trump and
bro, this is about a pedophile's fucking sexless and blackmail list. This nigga talking about the election. I mean, maybe it's relevant, you know? Because, you know, it is Trump. I don't know what I'm doing here, but fuck it.
GOP is not the end-all, be-all. Supporting Trump and the GOP does not give us leverage. It does nothing for us. No bargaining power. No power to make an ask. And what happened in this Epstein saga is that a handful of MAGA Republicans dragged Trump by his collar, kicking and
How do you do that? Does he think he's tricking me or something?
Think about it. For the past 4 months,
I'm dialed in, pussy.
An attack on
you heard? Listen, pussy. I am dialed in, Mr. Jake M33. You didn't see my last game, bitch. Don't act like you did. Puss. Castle. Yes.
Brutal attack. And on social media, the cadre of pro-Trump influencers attack Massey for everything.
I could go back here, right?
The Israel lobby spending money. But Massey and 3 other Republicans,
definitely to move him out the way.
And Nancy Mace, God bless them. I have my disagreements with all of them, but they're heroes today.
Don't want to throw him back over there, though.
Kicking and screaming on behalf of his own base, their constituents, to do the one thing that challenges the whole political order, which is to release the files.
All right, so actually,
that's a blueprint.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go back here, bro.
And arguably, this is the moment when America First demonstrates that it has legs. This is what Trumpism has to give birth to, which is we're not looking to win control over the GOP.
Okay.
We're looking to totally alter the GOP. We're looking to fundamentally replace the GOP.
Okay.
And this now has legs. Now you have a handful of MAGA.
You got your palm back, sir.
First congressman.
But I'm afraid I'm going to have to make you pay for that. For those actions there.
So this is a remarkable achievement. It cannot be overstated.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to make you pay.
People go around and they say, oh, the Epstein files don't matter. You know,
I'm afraid I'm going to have to make them pay.
I'm sure they're actually going to restrict it anyway, to tell you the truth.
I'm thinking Queen, G5.
Anything interesting in the files?
Oh my God, it's like he must be watching me or something, bro. Holy shit.
There's a provision in the bill that
or I'm not just
says,
playing that.
I'm
not that good.
You don't have to release it
I could go here, then there.
Who knows what we'll actually get? The point is the mode, the method. The point is the politics. It's a proof of concept.
Yeah, I think I'll go here.
And the gravity of it,
bang,
again,
bang,
to the extent
somehow.
that Trump will try to now own this and say, oh, well, I said they should release it. Against your will. You were forced to do it by Thomas Massey, who everybody in MAGA, Cat Turd and everybody, has been attacking. He did it against his will. And this is where the Trump base overpowered Trump and Trump's GOP. That's the goal.
Oof, that would have been crazy if you checked me right there.
Say, well, you know, if we win the election, then we'll talk about it on Twitter.
Is he for real?
All these political operators, self-described, they didn't deliver this. Did Mike Cernovich deliver this? Fuck no. Mike Cernovich is like a Trump loyalist. Did all those idiots that got the binders at the East Wing, did they have anything to do with this?
Wow, this nigga's not rapping. Holy.
Did Mike Cernovich? Did Jack Posobiec? Did any of those people? Did Laura Loomer? Did even one of those MAGA
for the trade, I guess?
compel the release of the Epstein files? No. That is because they are subordinate to Trump. They are dependent and contingent on Trump. They toe the party line. They work for him. They don't work for you talking to him. They work for him negotiating with you. Don't get it twisted. So for all their talk, for them going and getting the photo op, and they get their little access, they get their White House water bottle and their White House button, and maybe they even got a challenge coin out of it. They got their little photo op, and they get to run their consultancy and say, look, I got my picture with the president. Give me $100,000. I'll get you a seat at the CPAC, at the gala, at the Reagan dinner, at whatever.
Fuck it.
Those people did jack shit.
Fuck it, we trade.
Work for the system. It was Thomas Massie that took the slings from all of Trump's loyalists. All of the planned trusters, all of these dipshits did nothing but attack Massie, undermine and criticize Tucker and Marjorie, while all of them were building up power on behalf of America First. We have to remember who those people were. Who criticized Thomas Massie?
Fuck it.
Do you feel in charge? Thomas Massie got the Epstein files released. They brought attention to this issue, which is, this is maybe the most damning idea in politics today, which is that an Israeli spy, a Jewish spy with connections to the Israelis, to the mega group, to this Trump administration through Les Wexner. Les Wexner runs Ohio. Vance, if I'm not mistaken, got money from Les Wexner, as did Epstein, his business associate. Epstein, whose only remaining money in his estate is managed by Peter Thiel's venture capital firm.
Just took... Oh, yeah, no.
Who compelled the release of the files? Wasn't Trump, wasn't Vance, wasn't Charlie Kirk, wasn't all these dick-sucking MAGA influencers, wasn't any of them. It was Thomas Massie. It was Tucker Carlson. It was Marjorie Taylor Greene. It was Lauren Boebert, Nancy Mace, that they all make fun of, that they all have contempt for. Don't listen to them. It's us versus them. It's us versus the party. And the party needs to be punched in the fucking face. And that's what happened here.
Kizzy.
Thomas Massie, Marjorie Greene, Boebert, Mace, Tucker, they punched this stupid, treacherous MAGA movement in its fucking face and gave it a bloody nose. Trump came in True Social and said, we don't need your vote. If you care about Epstein or any of that, you're not with us. You're with the Democrats. And Thomas Massie said, okay, bet. We're with the Democrats. We'll sign a discharge petition with 214 Democrats, and we'll see what's in the Epstein files. That's the game we need to be willing to play. That's the game I was willing to play in 24 when I said, we're not going to vote. And the game I played in 22 when I said, we're going to make Joe Kent lose. This is about people power. This is about the white people that make up the base of the GOP, not to the exclusion of everybody else, but look, the GOP, 90% of their voters are whites. This is about whites. This is about Christians. This is about American nationalists, the far right, America firsters, saying we're going to take matters into our own hands. Trump, you don't pay us. You're not our boss.
He didn't see this coming.
Neither is Mike Johnson, neither is Laura Loomer, and neither is Mike Cernovich. And we're done negotiating. We're done playing games. We're done holding our nose and voting Republican and the lesser of two evils.
I'll come back here.
It's time to pound our fist on the table and say, it's our way or the highway. You've enjoyed the power and privileges for long enough. Where's ours? Where's our end of the bargain?
Yeah, he ain't like that. See, I wanted to be in 300 more than him.
It's time to undermine the GOP. I said it in 2020. The GOP must be destroyed. has to be utter. And yeah, they're going to say
I wanted it more
he's
than
a
him.
Democrat. He wants the GOP to be destroyed. The GOP serves the interests. The GOP, as presently constructed, serves the interests, the special interests, the donors. Everybody knows that. It serves Silicon Valley and little tech. Palantir, Tesla, SpaceX, Anduril, Oracle. It serves Wall Street. That's why Ken Griffin gave them millions of dollars. It serves Miriam Adelson and the Israel lobby. This is who they work for. This is who selects the cabinet. This is who makes the policy. That's why they cut the corporate tax rate and they did nothing else. That's why they're shielding illegal immigrants from deportation as long as they're working on farms or on construction sites or in hospitality. That's why they're still providing for H-1B
This guy
visas.
retarded.
That's why they're still providing for Chinese students. That's why they back down on the tariffs. That's why they back down on everything. So this is the blueprint.
Jesus.
This is how we take over. And by the way, hey, and get a load of this. Ro Khanna and Thomas Massey working together against the interests to compel the files.
I love ones like that.
What do you think that has, a 90% approval rating? If you had progressive Democrats and nationalist Republicans working together, let's say to compel the release of the Epstein files, what kind of approval rating do you think that has? 90%? And what if they got together and they opposed foreign aid to Israel? What approval rating do you think that would have? 90%? What if they got together and worked on the basis of a common interest? Do you think that that Republicans or independents running under that brand, do you think that that would become more popular or less popular over time?
Damn,
4 becomes 8, 8 becomes 16.
He just cooked real fast.
It snowballs.
Sure,
And we need to
can't
propel
castle,
someone into
you.
the White House that is just a populist. And here's where we're going to have to give. This is going to be the compromise. Very simple. The left has to give up immigration. That's simple. The left is going to have to give up. Look, we can have equity and we can have equality in the country. We can have civil rights. We can have all those things. But we have to close the damn borders. We have to close it. Too many illegal immigrants. Too many legal immigrants. That has to be the compromise. The left has to give on immigration, and the right has to give on the free market. If the right can come down on health care and on a social safety net and maybe on some subsidies for education, and if the left can come down on the anti-white open
This
border
don't look too
stuff,
bad for
and
me.
they
I look
can
pretty
agree
good right
that we
now.
have a
That's
country,
all right.
that party will win 90% of the vote and rule for a century. That's the compromise. That's the populist compromise. Why is it that for the left, it's like they don't even care about anything else? It just has to be open borders. And on the right, it's like,
I
they
should
don't
castle,
care about
right?
anything else as long as it's foreign aid to Israel and war in the Middle East and war with
I
Russia.
should definitely castle.
That's the kind
I don't
of program
have
that
to, though.
we need. And that's what they're terrified of. They're terrified that the left and the right are going to come together on the basis of stop supporting Israel, on the basis of close the borders, on the basis of restricting money in politics and the influence of the oligarchs. That's what they're terrified of.
And I'm going to try to castle the other way. Now I don't know. Now I might castle. Now I'm actually going to castle left. I don't know. I don't know here, right? I could take with the pawn. I could go there. He takes. I take. I mean, I would win that. I would win that. I could go here. And then he probably. Oh yeah, that's a mate actually. Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I can't do that because this next move would be checkmate. So I gotta do something here. Um, hmm, hmm. Well, it wouldn't be mate actually, but it'd just be a pain in my ass. Um, I'm not gonna castle. I don't think. I think I'm gonna go. This is just tough. I think I'm gonna go here. I feel like that's a good move. And I'll just either castle. Oh, what a fucking weirdo. Good thing I saw that. He blundered. He tried to play fast right there. He's not humble. This guy's not humble. Look, he's still playing fast. Now, I feel like I should go. Hmm. Definitely. Definitely go. If I go here, then. Hmm. I gotta hurry up. I got 6 minutes. And he's gonna keep playing fast. So I'm just gonna go here. I could go. Nah. Mm, uh, I think I'll go here. I gotta get my rooks involved somehow. Maybe go. Maybe go here. Yeah. Yeah, I need to find a checkmate against this guy. He's playing fast. I go here. Then I take and try to go up that way somehow. Depending on what he does. Hmm. 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 How long was that there for? Holy shit, what? Oh, I just did that. Oh, I took his fucking queen. I'm gonna do this. Wait, is it his move? Oh, whoops. It's my move. Whoops. Make sure he don't do nothing cheeky here. Cause he's moving fast. That's how you fucking. That was definitely the right move. If I go here, is that mate? No, it's not. Might as well go there though. Make sure he stays there. There we go. There we go. Let me see. How long was that there for? Yeah, I could have went there off the rip. Yeah, damn, that's crazy. I'm an idiot. Not impressed. That was terrible. Alright, we'll game review it. We'll game review it. Real quick. Then I gotta be off this drum. We'll game review real quick. Game review real quick. Let me start the review. Alright. Yeah, I like that little start in there, right there. Right there, right there. Checkmate his ass. Protect him. He goes there. I go back. This move loses tonight. How? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true, that does lose a night. That's true. Because if he fucking goes right here, cooked. One of them gotta go. He didn't. That's when I started slowing the game down, yo. That nigga thought he wasn't humble, bro. I checkmated his ass. I could have checkmated ass a move earlier, which is crazy. Damn, that's crazy. I really should. I'm so ass. That's crazy. Well, GG's. Like, subscribe, my niggas. I'll be back on later.